and I'm here with We the Students Television, and I'm here with Surve Notice and Theory, as also known as pay-per-view.
Pay-per-view.
So, so Surve Notice. Why don't you tell us a little bit about your project you got coming up? What you working on?
Well, what we're working on, the album Justice is Never Given, Only Served. It's kind of like a compilation of stuff that me and Theory, Dr. John Fosco, have been putting together since
2006.
Yeah, we did the Martin Luther King show in about 2009 and 2010, and most likely some of our work's being put on there. I also asked Dr. Shepard if she could do one of the videos for Ever So Greener, and we also want to do a video for the project Soul Food for Thought, and for the Soul Fest. So you know, we have a lot of material that we're still working on, and you know, my man YG Preach Karl Wilson has been nice enough to do the album work, the imagery, and take this interview, and he's also most likely going to be on the Soul Food for Thought. He's brilliant. Doc is brilliant. You'll hear his beats, and you hear his mixes and his scratches. And Doc, do you want to say something?
I just try to shut up and stay out of the way and make some beats that work for you. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of thoughtful lyrics and a lot of good stuff, and it's been a good collaboration. So we're gonna keep it going on.
All right, sounds good. So so I believe I heard you say you guys met in 2006. Is that right?
Is that 2005?
Yeah. I took Doc's class at TCC, his music theory class.
Yep.
Music Theory 1, 2, 3, and computerized music.
Wow.
And as I was taking his class, we realized we knew some of the same people, like my homeboy Beethoven. What's up, Beethoven? Sam Caviezel. And in Philadelphia, and you know, he's a accomplished musician in the Philadelphia Mass Orchestra, and Doc knows him too.
Yep.
So you know, as we just came together on some beats and some networks for a common goal.
I remember the situation. I was messing around making beats for my class, and you heard a beat, and you were like, "Can I write to that?"
That's what's
and
up.
I didn't know what
that
was about. And I was like, "Yeah, sure, here you go." Like the next day, he showed up, and it was so thoughtful and well constructed. The rhyme scheme and the wordplay. And I was like, dang, we need to do this. So we started recording, and it's hard because I'm a busy classical musician, but we carve out some time, and we have like what, 30 tracks recorded.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
So it's kind of a long time coming. So we need to get this project tightened up and then get it out for the world.
That's what's
that sounds good.
And the name of that song was Swish a Sweet 252.
It's a good beat.
Yeah, it is.
See, look what education can do for you. You establish networks, you know, people doing big things. You just never know.
It's a whole new way to think about.
Especially music theory right here. He ain't just no regular producer right here. He teaches. Exactly. Say that. He teaches this stuff.
Of music,
he
man.
teaches it.
More proud as my DJ than anybody else I've ever worked with. The man is a doctor. He knows the science.
So all of you other music artists out there, keep in mind, this is Doc, aka pay-per-view, also known as Theory. He's a master in this stuff, in this craft. He teaches this at the campus. So for anybody else out there that is looking for some, you know, expertise, advice, or any sort of, you know, production, you know, holla at Theory right here. He's the man for you.
He teaches right now at TACOMA Community College. I'm with you at Evergreen State College, TACOMA campus.
In the building.
That's what's up. And you know, me and Karl and I are fitting to graduate in like 2 quarters. So
So sir, notice, can you tell us a little bit more about like you know, your music, what your overall intentions or goals are, you know, the sort of impact that you're seeking to create, you know, through the development and of your music?
Well, as far as the Justice is Never Given, Only Served project, we do a lot of shows like I said, Martin Luther King Fair and things like that. So that particular project is more on a conscious level.
Okay.
You know, and Doc is a doctor, you know what I'm saying? So it's more a conscious level. Now we get down when we want to and all that type of thing. Like we do rock stuff like everybody hates Dominic, Balls, or Smells Like Gangsta. But you know, we do those type of projects too, but for this, we're more like on a conscious level and a more intellectual level, you know what I'm saying? We're not going to be sitting around doing the Superman and nothing like that, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it feels more like
mature.
You know, going back to like Public Enemy, more like social messages.
Going back to the heart of hip hop. That's the heart of hip hop right there.
Well, you know, like KRS-One or Chuck D, it's real thoughtful. And it makes you think about the world around you. And it's not just about bragging or trying to front an image. It's got messages for people to think about. And I think that's a important way to tap into people's minds is through music.
Yeah, definitely.
All right, is there anything else you want to say? We're coming into 2011, y'all. This is December 31st, 2010.
New Year's one.
In case you didn't notice.
We got a New Year's one coming out.
Yeah.
So you got shit. Now that we are coming into 2011, can you guys, you know, tell us what you guys have planned for 2011 or what you intend to accomplish for that year?
We already told you about when you already know the Soul Food for Thought.
Yeah, Soul Food for Thought coming up.
Like I said, it depends on Dr. Shepard. You know, hopefully she'll say yes eventually.
Dr. Shepard, listen up.
She's a very beautiful.
Beauty.
You have to edit that out.
Keep that in.
It's live.
She's a very talented filmmaker, and I would like her to do the video for Ever So Greener, being that it's also a play off of the school Evergreen.
Oh, okay. That sounds great.
Yeah. So
got a bunch of stuff in the mix too. Just trying to master a lot of tracks that are, you know, just need to be tightened up and cleaned up, and I got to carve out the time to get that. Get them out of the can and get them out for people to listen to.
We have more songs to record, more interviews coming up. Remember the website, Surve Notice, or Facebook.com/Surve Notice.
There you go.
Or MySpace.com/Surve Notice. Or you put out yours.
Falsco.com.
There you go.
So there you go. You know, you'll be up to date on everything me and Doc is doing, and you know, plan on doing big things and just pushing rap forward. You feel me? Out of this ice age it's been where people are like, well, it's about swag and I'm too cool to have creativity in my rap or be intellectual about anything, and I can brag about this and I can dance about that, and you'll buy it because that's what they're gonna promote. You know, we're gonna come real with it.
Preach.
And this is real. Surve Notice and Theory.
Surve Notice and Theory. I got one more question though. This is a big bang right here though, man. Because, you know, we all know controversy sells. There's been a lot of talk going on within hip-hop, the current state of hip-hop. As of this moment, you know, there's been a lot of speculation, a lot of artists such as, you know, Nas and such, you know, they claim that hip-hop is dead. What do you think about that?
I respect Nas to the fullest, but, sorry, you know, a lot of people, because they see the state of hip-hop, and then it's beyond me or even Nas or even KRS-One or even Melly Mel to claim that hip-hop is dead. It's not dead. It may have changed forms and is being used and exploited right now, but it's in a battle. Dead is in the ground, buried, and you see him on the cover with the black rose, hip-hop is dead. And a lot of people that's just followers, okay, hip-hop is dead. Don said it, hip-hop is dead. Hip-hop is not dead. Hip-hop is, I would advise anybody who want to really study what hip-hop is to read Black Dot's, what, Hip-Hop Esoterics? No, Hip-Hop Decoded, sorry. Read Hip Hop Decoded, read KRS-One's hip-hop gospel, the first instrument. Because hip-hop is deeper than just record sales. It's a culture.
It's like I think if you follow any music history, like jazz or rock and roll, people will claim it's dead, but you know, jazz and rock and hip-hop, the common thread is that they reinvent themselves.
Exactly.
And if it pushes into an area that seems new or undesirable, people will scream that it's dead.
Yeah,
you know, rock and roll died like 20 times since 1950,
exactly.
and it's still around.
I think KRS-One phrased it best in one of his interviews that said, hip-hop is in its ice age. And after the ice age, after the ice age and the snow melts and everybody's tired of the bling and the swag and I don't really have to rap no more and all that type of thing to sell records. After the ice age dies out, you'll get the vegetation and the roots of true hip-hop, and I think hip-hop will become better than it ever has been before. It's just right now in the hands of companies who don't care about it, and they kind of bastardize the game by putting out putting their money behind whack artists.
Preach.
You know what I'm saying? But
it's the power of today too. I mean that you know somebody who has a laptop can make a beat and produce something, and hip hop's more alive at a grassroots level.
Okay.
Exactly, and that's how it's going to. That's with.
Now he brought up a very important point, though. I really like what he highlighted right there, that it is more at a grassroots, you know, where it should be. Now it's getting to the heart of it, you know, a lot of things are a lot more accessible now. You can build your own studio in your home, you know, develop your own music. You don't need no A&Rs. You could put out and disseminate your own projects and your own music to the world, for the world to see via internet, you know, so it's a different age.
That's exactly the new age, and what I wanted to build on what you were saying and what he just building on too. That's, you're seeing the ice age come to an end in hip-hop.
Yeah.
And with this new era, hip-hop was always an underground thing, the freshest roots of hip-hop. Now that with today's technology, you can be heard via the internet, you could cut out the record companies. You don't have to wait on Rick Rubin or Russell Simmons to sign you. You can be heard anywhere in the world. So, I mean, it brings hip-hop, in my opinion, back to the essence of where it has to go, which is back underground and back in the hands of the people, in my opinion.
Preach.
So.
All right. Well, this is just one of many interviews to come.
We
the students. Theory, Surve Notice.
Surve Notice.
2010, coming into 2011.
Justice is never given, only served.
All right.
Keep it up.
Signing off, y'all. We the students.
SurveNotice@gmail.com. Surve Notice and Theory.
Signing off. Peace.